and looked, let me back up. I received a call, I didn't contact anybody after, when I was there. If you follow the history of this, I voted against, writing tickets, because I don't think it's ever been enforced fairly in this town. And eventually I did, I changed my vote on a couple of specific items, but, why is this still a problem? I just think that we need to look at it, and look at it from a couple of different angles. We need to follow the employee, handbook. The conduct needs to be followed. We have some issues, we really do need to take some action. But I'll let that one go, other than we need to really keep track of this. I was asked by the Historical Society to make a couple short announcements. They're not gonna meet face to face, probably the rest of the year. Dawn Bastian, who's the president, they've been busy going around gathering, items that people are cleaning up and, getting rid of, and, they've been very busy. She also asked me if I would bring up the fact that the building still needs a lot of repair. And, we're gonna lose, one of the best small museums in the state of Michigan, and I don't say that, by myself. I happened to be up there when the underwriter was there one time, and she had gone to other museums, and she says, museums have books, but your books are irreplaceable. We have one set of books in there, there's only 3 left in the state of Michigan. They were written by the founders that came to Michigan before 1840. And they're in the back in the lower shelf in the corner. They lost a set about 5 years ago. There was a fire in Lansing in a storage facility for the museum, the State of Michigan Museum. The building is beyond paint. The roof is starting to press down on the glass, on your glass panes in front. It's a structural problem. It's a foundation, it's walls, it's a little bit of everything. And we're at a crossroads if we do nothing, and we're gonna lose some very valuable books. And other museums want those books. And the state has, over the last 20 years, has pleaded with us to let them have them. And we say no. Now in the short term, I think maybe our more expensive and harder to obtain books should be moved. And I don't know where we have storage in here for the cabinet in the corner to display somewhere, but it's gonna get to the point where we need to start taking things out of there. And they understand me, they're getting more. You're getting more material all the time. Real quick, the dam committee, and we started talking about this. As I've explained a couple times, the dam committee is an ongoing committee. It's an information gatherer. It brings information back to the council to take action on. We're gonna meet Wednesday at 10 with Wade Trim, representative up at the dam. And it was suggested way back when we started, one other time, that the committee be a larger committee, have people from every part of town, have different ages, and people would start and probably not finish. Other people would join, but it needs to be an ongoing effort. And it was also suggested that we must look at every single avenue, because you're gonna get right down to the wire, and somebody's gonna go to court and say, you didn't think of this. And they said that's the major drawback, is somebody's waiting out there just to stop you. And if you put everything on the table, talk about all the good and the bad, and let the council handle decisions. This committee is information gathering. And we don't have to agree amongst ourselves on anything, we need to pass the good and the bad on. And I think it would be good to have people in there who have never served the community before. So that's that. The pond, sure, I should have asked you this before. We sprayed today, and we're gonna be with Wade Trim, so we can ask, but do you know, what's the latest they've sent the village on what they plan to do? Are we still on for the repair work? We're gonna lower the pond, and do the repair work? Okay.
Yes.
I got a neighbor.
They're not planning on lowering the top.
Okay, well, see, that's, yeah, I got a neighbor, you know one of my neighbors, Al, and he doesn't live in the village, but he owns a house in the village. And, he said, he wanted to know if we could be more confusing. I said, thanks, Al, we needed that kick in the ass. But,
They're gonna use divers, right, Keith?
That's my understanding.
Pardon me?
Divers.
They're gonna use
okay.
divers.
Oh, yeah, okay, I got you. Other than that, somebody mentioned the money for the retirees. Kelly Alford ran that for a lot of years, and she still is quite involved. If you had her if your kids had her as a teacher, and she works very closely with Miller Shan.
Militia.
They've done wonders with very little money. Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, Doug. Either of you guys? Anything? Wendy, anything?
My concern still is the website, the village website. I see some updates have been made, but, still could be more clear. Hours, days, restrictions required due to COVID, what's being taken to protect us due to COVID, and also the videos need to be uploaded on there.
Yes, Wendy, that's a very good point.
Yeah, videos being uploaded. I told Sherry that I would assist her with that. I was supposed to be there, to the office on Monday, which I failed to do because of, my 40-hour-a-week job that I do.
She wasn't back to work.
Physically back to work. Thank you very much. I work from
Okay, well,
home.
you said you didn't work.
I said I'm not back to work. I didn't say
Okay,
I
well.
didn't work. Anyways, I'm hoping to get with Sherry to set up a time that I can go into the office and assist. There's trouble getting it to the computer, I guess. So I'm no IT expert, but I know a little bit about computers, so I'm gonna see if I can assist her with that.
Awesome.
Okay, on my end, just, everybody, continue to stay safe. We are still in a pandemic. Anyone with kids, whatever your choice is, to send them back to school or to have them be homeschooled or go to online school. I wish everybody well. It's almost back to school season. And enjoy the rest of the summertime. That is all I have. And next is adjournment.
Motion to adjourn.
Second.
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Done. Meeting done at 7:18.